the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Madison Dukes, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Ohio State's offense trots out there to open this game. You get an offensive team coming into this game group that's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to light up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is going to have to play collectively the game of their lifetime to have any chance at hanging around.
To pass. It's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
He'll hand it off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Saka with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. What a catch! What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Dukes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Now it's second down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. The Dukes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down completion to the left. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Dukes will crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. To the air, it's Barnett. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Now here's the toss play. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play. fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Hand off to the back. Breaks through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sand. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. James Madison's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Barnett. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Dukes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dukes.
Yes, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Moving the receiver now before the snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
With the catch, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Crucial third down play right here. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To throw, it's Sam. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Graham down the middle. It's Porter. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and move toward the second half. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Dukes churn out another first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
To the air, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Fleming. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Dukes look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle, it's Fleming. That moves the football to the 27 and first down. And the Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He makes the catch and stays in bounds for the two-point conversion. What a play. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Peoples. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Sand. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. James Madison's offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Dukes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. It's James Madison in front right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Yeah, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Design quarterback run. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. This defense has been tough. Can they come up with a stop now on 3rd and goal? And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down to the scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Scanning the field, it's Evans. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Dukes line up on the 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Powering through a tackle. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Motion now from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The short completion of the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Good, tough running here by the back to give this offense the lead late in the game. You're up by 1. It's a no-brainer. You got to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Dropping back. It's Evans. Comes up with the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the ball is hauled in. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They'll hike up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, James Madison. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he runs it into the end zone to push the lead up to 6. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. Bringing it out, it's Graham. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. To throw, it's Sayan. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him! A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.